Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. I love today's card. It's really bright and cheerful and fun, which those are my favorite types of cards to make. So I think you're gonna really like it. So today I'm using the Charming Sentiments stamp set. I love this set. There are just so many different sentiments that you can choose from. I love all of the different fonts, but the other cool thing about this stamp set is it's available as a bundle where you save 10%, which I am actually using the dies for today's video. I actually forgot until just now. But so it's available as a bundle. You save 10% when you get the stamp set with the coordinating dies. I'll link to this down below in the video description and over on today's coordinating blog post. But yeah, so these dies cut out perfectly all of these sentiments. And then you also get a bunch of different little additional dies, hearts, stars, flowers, candles, just a lot of other little different dies as well. So really fun set. I love this one, and you just can never go wrong with sentiment stamp sets. And I love when there's something for the outside and a little something for the inside. It just makes it so easy. So really great bundle. So we're using that today. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into today's tutorial. So I'm going to start with some stamping, and actually not this piece. So I've got a scrap piece of basic white cardstock, and then here I've got another piece. This is for the inside. This is cut 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. We're gonna stamp on both of these. And for my color palette, I am using Shaded Spruce and Mango Melody ink. So we're making a birthday card. Actually, let me just tell you this really quickly. So last Wednesday, I think it was, on Instagram, I shared a video in my stories of what my office/craft room looked like that day, and it was quite a mess. And I'm still not finished cleaning it because I'm really trying to organize and put things in very specific places to kind of hopefully help prevent such a big mess all the time. So anyways, I had over here on the right side, I had 1, 2, 3 here. I'll just show you. 1, 2, 3, 4 buckets. Okay, these are from the Container Store. So I had 4 of these, and I see a jewel fell off of something. I had 4 of these, and these were filled with cards that I've made in the last year. Not only filled on the inside, but new layers stacked on top of the cards that were filling them. So, I mean, you guys, I have hundreds, okay? Hundreds of cards. So all of these were full of cards that I've made, and I have been sending cards out, you know, mailing people cards, but I make so many cards. So these were full, and this was full as well. So this was full of cards this way, and then stacked on top, and then I cleared all of those out and got them organized into these little pull-out drawers that I have over here on the left. So these are just some 3D projects or non-card projects, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to store those until, you know, I need to use one or send one. But anyways, when I was sorting and organizing my cards by category, I realized I thought birthday cards were the card that I made the most, but apparently not. I did not have very many birthday cards. Maybe because I've sent out so many. I don't know. I really didn't have very many. But I had a ton of thank you cards, which I felt like I didn't make that many thank you cards, but a ton of thank you cards and a ton of just encouragement or support cards. So it was really interesting to see what I'm actually making, and I didn't even realize I was making that many of those. So anyways, I said, I need to make some more birthday cards. So that is why I am sharing a birthday card today. And I wanted it to be something vibrant and colorful. And when I think of vibrant and colorful, I think of Mango Melody. It is just, I feel like, the happiest yellow we have in our collection. It's so bright and cheerful. I absolutely love it. So long story just to say, that's why I'm making a birthday card today. Woo! And another thing, while I'm being so chatty, I have always wanted to do, in my 7.5 years that I've been making tutorials for you guys, I have always wanted to do a craft room tour. And I just have never gotten my space to the point of organization where I want to quite share. Not that I feel like it's messy, but I want to have some really clear spaces for certain things. So that is still on my list to someday do a craft room tour. So it's still on my list, which is why I said, let me actually organize and sort things instead of just shuffling things around so it looks neater. So I am working towards making that happen someday. This is a little bent. Okay, so the outside sentiment is going to be this one, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. And I am stamping that in Shaded Spruce, which is a deep green. Well, I wouldn't describe it as deep. It's a vibrant green. It's a really nice, bright, yet dark green, if that makes sense. I love Shaded Spruce. Okay, so that's our exterior sentiment. And then for this panel, for the inside, we are going to stamp Woohoo in Mango Melody. And make sure my paper is straight so that I can get this sentiment straight. Put it in the center. Woohoo! And then I'm going to stamp Because You Deserve It in Shaded Spruce. And I'm telling you, I just love a stamp set where I have got an outside sentiment and an inside sentiment. It just makes it so much easier. So there we go. All right, so I've got my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine here. Plate number 1, plate number 2, which is a cutting plate. And then I'm gonna put down my sentiment and then grab my coordinating die from the Sentiment Silhouettes dies. Apparently it's eager to be die cut. I'll just lay that on, and then I'm going to put down a little piece of washi tape to keep things in place here. I've already got a piece stuck to my desk, so we'll go with that one. All right, and let's just run this through. Okay, guys, if you don't have the mini machine, what are you waiting for? It's such a great little machine to have. I love it. And I can keep it close to me. It's so convenient. All right, so let's start putting this card together. So for my card base, I've got a piece of basic white thick, my favorite for card bases. So this is cut 4 1/4 inches by 11 inches, and I have scored it here at 5 1/2 inches to make my favorite type of card fold, which is the vertical fold. I love vertical folding cards. So that means that it opens like that. Love it. Okay, so then I've got a piece of Mango Melody cardstock cut 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add this onto my card front with my Stampin' Seal. We'll put that right there. Okay, then I have got, and don't worry, all of these measurements are over on today's coordinating blog post, which is linked down below in the video description, and all of the supplies and everything that I'm using are linked down below as well and on that blog post. Another piece of basic white cardstock. This is cut 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. And then I've got 2 gorgeous pieces of Designer Series paper from the Regency Park 6x6 Designer Series paper. I love that paper. And these patterns are just so fun. So this piece is cut 3 inches by 3 3/4 inches. And this piece is 1 inch by 3 3/4 inches. And actually, these are actually cut a tiny bit longer just because I wanted to make sure that everything lined up exact, but those are the final measurements. And I'm gonna use liquid glue just so I can move these around and make sure they are, oh my gosh. And make sure they are in place where I want them. There we go. So just lining this piece up. And then my little 1 inch piece. There we go. Just put that. Line it up right at the top of our other piece. Oop, I went over. There we go. Okay, then I am going to bring in this white crinkle seam binding ribbon, and we are going to tie just a simple little bow where these two seams meet, these two pieces of designer paper. We're gonna just wrap that ribbon right around and tie a little bow right there. Looking for my ribbon snips, okie dokie. And what I found when I was doing the sample is just to kind of hold the ribbon in place so that it's easier to tie the bow, just put like a little binder clip or something right there, and it anchors it really nicely so that you can tie the bow tight and not have all that wiggle in there. Okay, so it's going to, I hope I zoomed my camera out. I think I remember doing it. Okay, let's see if that looks cute. I think it does. Just pull these in a little bit. Try that one more time. Make sure that's how I want it. Yeah, I think that's really, really cute. I like it. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim down these ends a little bit. I still want them kind of long. How's that? I think that's good. We'll go with that. And then dimensionals on the back of this piece. Okay, got all my backings. And then I'll just put this in the center of my Mango Melody. Isn't this such a fun card, you guys? I mean, how cool would it be to get this happy little card in the mail for your birthday? Just so cute. Okay, and actually those tails are not the same length. One feels longer, but well, okay, let me keep going. And then I'm gonna do dimensionals on the back of this little die cut sentiment. Okay, and then center that up. I love this layout for this card. Putting that sentiment in this little white space. Isn't that so cute? I just love this layout. That is really cute. Okay, and then let's go ahead and add our interior sentiment as well. Okay. And then to finish up, I actually added a few of these adhesive back seasonal sequins, the gold ones. You could also use the gold sequins from the pastel adhesive back sequins, totally up to you. Or any other embellishment if you recreate this card. And actually, I'm going to add a little bit of liquid glue behind these sequins, even though they do have adhesive on them. What I have found is, you know, I don't know what all they go through traveling through the post office, but sometimes your embellishments don't make it. So particularly I find it, well, no, it just really depends. So I won't say what I was gonna say. It really depends. So I'm just gonna give them a little extra, little added support. Okay, do a big one there. Okay, and that is the finished card. I think it's so pretty, and I've just always thought that Mango Melody goes so well with gold. So pretty. So wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Woohoo, because you totally deserve it. So cute. And then of course I've got a matching envelope, and I just carried that polka dot pattern that Mango Melody polka dot onto the envelope flap. And then I added this cute little flower to the front of the envelope. I was trying to find a flower that kind of matched this one. And the closest thing I could find in what I have is this flower here from the Hello Ladybug stamp set. So I went with that and I'm happy with it. I think it looks very cute. So there's the finished card, and I made 2 more. So trying to get that birthday stash, get that birthday stash up. So I really love this card. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget, you can find all of the measurements and all of the supplies for today's tutorial linked and listed down below in the video description and over on today's coordinating blog post. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you guys so much, and stay tuned because I'll be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.